Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 15th episode of Carole and Tuesday. Now last episode, we're still making progress towards Carole and Tuesday being a big, thing. Working with a new producer and stuff like that. But also, on a more personal level, Carole found her father. Although it was a very temporary meeting, but still, it's a big deal nonetheless. So that's something for Carole. I wonder if Tuesday will do something similar soon. I mean, she already had that one meeting with that one guy, so maybe we'll expand more on that soon. I don't know. But let's just get into the episode and see what we do get. 3, 2, 1, play. By the way, I made a bit of a change in how I do things. Because the whole switching this part down here from bottom to top subs was kind of a pain because sometimes I forget to switch it over. What I decided to do instead of that is to just have the top subs appear up here when relevant, and then I'll just disappear them when not, because that's a lot more noticeable when it's still on than anything else. Of course, it's blank right now because there's nothing, no top subs, but if there ever is, that's where it will be. It shouldn't get in the way too much. But there really wasn't like a better place to put it. So I thought I'd give you a heads up. The only two shows where this is really relevant is this and Symphogear. But yeah, this solves two problems. The problem I already mentioned, and the fact that sometimes other characters are talking while characters are singing. And I couldn't show them both at the same time the way things were, so this solves that problem too. Polygene. And on one more side note, my cat was currently laying on my lap, so if I look down like this, that's probably what I'm looking at. Legendary producer Toby, whatever. It's fine. Oh yeah, he was there too. Army of 2. Some people say you need more than 2 to be an army. We disagree. And they're all listening. God only knows. That's a different anime, isn't it? The world God only knows. We definitely come a long way since episode 1, haven't we? Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. No. Tuesday. Come on, don't fall. You're gonna burn the place down. Good going. You ruined breakfast. Hope you're happy. Yeah, I would agree. Your bodies are very important assets. Crystal, I miss Crystal. Can we see more of her? uh, I see we're starting to move. That's good. They go for a jog. Desmond, never heard of him. Funny Wulong. Yeah, that's them. They're going out to run. Gotta stay in shape. Yeah, but you're apparently not there. Well then. We had a bet going. I want to tell them. How much stamina does he have? If you say so. Oh, here we go. Now this is some stretching. Yeah, maybe he should. He could lose a few dozen pounds. The Desmond. Yeah, I figured. Give me my money. And Tuesday family. Not much build up to this conversation, just something dropping it on her. I never heard that saying, but it's didn't really answer the question. Yeah, I don't think he has much control here. That's so weird to think about. You look at the Earth and the night sky, but I mean they're on Mars, so we get to actually hear this so-called Desmond and what he sounds like. Wow, a record? Yeah, it must be old. What's a record? Probably was. Very interesting cover art, I guess. Really? A happy life together. That's good too. I can accept that. Yeah, this is the life. Didn't you know that? Number one. Tour on Earth. That would be something. Can't even imagine what life on Earth would be like. First presidential debate. The Mars statue. Great statue. Don't embarrass me in front of Desmond. I believe that. You know how pale he looked and scrawny and anorexic? I don't know. Just. Cat, I'll be right back. Some pretty cool tech. Yes, you're there too, Gus. We acknowledge your existence. It's great. Of course we did. There's no guarantees with Gus. Very nice place. Even got butterflies. Oh wow, that's a waterfall. That is a waterfall. Okay. Font's a little bit hard to read. But there's Desmond. I think they like it. Oh wow, Gus. Oh, Gus. It is a beautiful place. Like, seriously. I was gonna rhyme with chair at first, I'll be honest. Okay. Loneliest girls. They are the loneliest girls. The army of two. Wasn't for anything weird, is it? That would be ideal. That is our thing, yes. Okay, Tuesday, you can talk. Yeah, are we allowed to step in the shadow, or... Huh. Really? So that's a radiation thing. I'm sure there's a joke there somewhere, but... Yes, that's one way to look at it. You have a lot of time to think, don't you? There we go. Got the picture. I mean, why not? This place is gorgeous. I'd spend all my time there. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Nothing worse than poisonous music. Friday, Friday. Back to the presidential debate, you know, the important political stuff. It's an awesome statue, though. Valerie. I mean, most of the things in the show are strange, so... Well, yes, you sing to convey your feelings. That's a big thing. Crystal. That is not crystal, no. Man, that looks so amazing, just... Well, they both grab the hand. Can't escape now. Is that a picture of Earth? Yeah, we don't want those dirty people here. Yeah, you tell them. Doesn't really tell us how it benefits us. Eh, who cares? Why, you don't smoke? You're some kind of decent human being or something? Yeah, I think Jerry might be a subject he'd be willing to talk about a bit. Was not expecting a comment about the sister there. He definitely cares about her a lot. That's pretty impressive for an AI to understand feelings. Well, too bad. You're not important enough. I'm sorry to tell you. I think everyone needs medicine. Well, I didn't phrase it quite right. If you need medicine, you should take it. That's kind of what I was trying to say. Uh... First, it's kind of tiring to listen to. No. It's all about them cheekbones, huh? Not a super uplifting song. Basically, Earth is not our problem because we're not on it. You know, I kind of thought it was for a while, but I guess not. Like, that's what makes sense, right? You go to Mars, it becomes an Earth colony. So it does kind of imply Earth is united, which it's not in our world. I guess it would be a big problem if you love to sing. Well, thank you for traumatizing us. But I did kind of figure this is how it was going to end once you rejected the medicine. Still pretty sad nonetheless. To be continued. Back to our Angela Hide. Even though I don't think she was in the episode at all. We did not get Crystal, instead we got Desmond. I think would have rather have gotten more Crystal. Which I hope we do get more for at some point. I quite liked her. All the heartbeat imagery in the CD is really interesting. Okay, well, that was the 15th episode of Carole Tuesday. And I don't know, I'm not really sure what to make of this episode. We got to see people like listening to Carole Tuesday's songs and stuff, which is great, you know, just like random people around listening to it. Got some fun stuff between Carole and Tuesday early on in the episode, you know, exercising together and all that. A little bit of stretching. Which all that was pretty fun, even if they burned the pancakes. It's okay. It's okay. But a little bit of stuff, a little bit of the political stuff. Because, you know, Tuesday's mother's still pushing at that presidential debate and all that. She's clearly on the side of Mars is ours. We don't owe Earth anything. We're not gonna become, you know, a colony of theirs. Just like their problems are their problems. You know, we're Mars people. You know, we gotta look out for ourselves. We can't afford to just, you know, do charity for Earth or whatever. And the other guy pretty much has the opposite view. Like, you know, he kind of thinks, you know, that's not the kind of attitude a person should have. We should want to help, and they'll probably help the economy in this and this way. So yeah, we should be very open to that. So basically, just different views on that. And it does seem like Jerry, I think his name was, is the biggest reason for, you know, for Tuesday's mother to push for that. Valerie, whatever her name was. The son clearly doesn't agree. The son is clearly, I mean, disagrees. Like, I wonder what will come of that. I mean, will he full on betray the mother at some point? He clearly cares about Tuesday a lot, which I like, because that can only be a good thing. But so far, she doesn't care much for what the son has to say about much of anything. But the possibility of war between Earth and Mars was mentioned. I mean, the guy that it was said to was kind of playing it off like, yeah, I could. That's not my business or whatever he said. But it was brought up, and if tensions rise enough, it's a possibility. Like, I really don't understand the political structure of this world. Like, I don't know what kind of legal connections, political connections Earth and Mars have. Like, I don't know what their trade agreements are or their citizen agreements or anything. Like, it's not hard for me to speculate how close it would be to a war, but it's certainly a possibility if circumstances work out in a way that allows it to be. But the bulk of the episode was at Desmond's place. I guess he just lives there. But yeah, the place was just absolutely beautiful. I mean, even the outside, the inside had all those plants and butterflies and a wonderful waterfall. And even the piano he was playing was pretty cool. Like, yeah, I could definitely see wanting to stay there for a while. I have no real complaints with that, you know. Like, I could totally understand that. Even had a cool AI that was seen to be pretty advanced. Seemed to kind of borderline understand human emotions, which is always an impressive task for an AI, because that's like one of the hardest things for an AI, you know, to understand its feelings and emotions and all that. If anybody could crack that, that would be pretty impressive. There's also a bunch of these rumors about Desmond, like, don't step on his shadow or walk in front of him and things like that. Which turned out to not be true, which makes sense. Let's see. Looking for a specific part here. Yeah, that's where they talk about it. You know, like that you'll die if you're exposed to sunlight, or that you're androgen, however you pronounce that. Yeah, it says most of those are made up. But it's true that I'm androgen. Okay, this is the part I was looking for. The radiation that falls on Mars affects your hormones, gradually changing your body. Okay, this is the first time this has been brought up. The topic of androgyny or whatever has been talked about before in regards to, you know, Angela's mother, but, which I assume is the same thing as they're talking about here. It's hard to say for sure, but I would assume it is. But yeah, radiation affecting hormones that changes the body, which would of course be a problem exclusive to Mars. So that is certainly interesting element to bring to the show. Minch is also changing emotionally, which I guess makes sense because I think hormones affect emotions. I don't know much about biology. So yeah, that's certainly interesting. It would explain a few things in the show. But Desmond's character overall, I didn't care for the character very much. Just a lot of what he said, just so much of this sort of, I don't want to call it pretentious, but just, you know what I mean, just kind of did not talk. I don't think he ever said maybe one or two sentences like a normal human would. He just kept talking about singing and the meaning behind it and the plants and the soul and the corruption. Like, kept talking about all that stuff. Just did it so much, it just got kind of grating after a while. Just, I'm sure that didn't bother most people, but it just annoyed me a little bit, just how much of that there was. Just became a little bit much. But, yeah, Desmond sang his last song there. For Carole Tuesday to be there. Which, you know, they kind of foreshadowed that pretty well throughout the scene. So, it's a very fitting end to it. It wasn't surprising at all, but it was fitting, I would say. But anyway, yeah, it was an okay episode, I guess. I'm not sure how much, like, I don't know how much future relevance that scene will have had, like the whole thing with Desmond. Like, there was a lot of time spent on that, so I don't know if that will have any effect on anything later. Like, otherwise I don't really see too much point in that scene. You know, the explanation about the radiation thing was the most value I got out of that scene, personally. I mean, the singing itself was fine, I guess. I didn't care much for the song much either. It had its moments, but overall, not much. I like Carole Tuesday's songs quite a bit more. As well as Crystal's. Even, what was that one guy's name from the Mars Brightest tournament? The internet celebrity or whatever. Even liked his song a little bit better. But I guess, music is very subjective, personal taste, all that. But yeah, we're definitely going to be doing more stuff with the politics and Valerie and the Mars Earth stuff. Like, I'm interested to see how all that goes. That should be interesting. So yeah, that's all I really got. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.